Things are looking good uh, uh, for the general country because My Trumpy is back in town. And let me tell you something about the Trumper. Trumper don't play by no rules but his own. And now he's like Clint Eastwood going to deal with the deep state and the menus. Oh, and the menus are many. But he has one weapon that they don't have. It's the Lord. Oh, yes, the Lord is on his side. The Lord met the bullets miss his head. The Lord made him come make the biggest comeback in history. He had the regular Republican Party initially against him. Then he had the Democrats against him, and he still won. But then, a dreaded diseases hatched by certain people who will go unnamed. He subsidizes COVID, and he goes around the world and knocks Trump out temporarily. But God, in his mysterious ways, maybe meant for Trump to lose the second election as a crypt keeper. Why? Because once the people really lived under a Bolshevik Democratic administration, they would appreciate the Trump all the more and give him more power, which has happened subsequently, my friends. Now let's see here. My patent revenue hits all-time high. Oh, that's very nice. The city's being run by potheads. The potheads have won. Place smells like the dorm room in 1968. And let me tell you, you pothead bastards, you think you're going to take over the city, but this is a drinking man's city. Oh, it may vote liberal, but not for long. Don't forget, this was the city of Giuliani and Mayor Koch, who is a little, let's see, was still a conservative guy. Yeah, and Mr. Adams is coming around. Of course, he's coming around because he's got the federales after him. Because he went against Biden, they found something to be guilty about. Although it seems that his whole administration is really guilty from head to stern. Now, it's probably the most consistently corrupt regime I've ever heard of. The cops, the firemen, the school teaching situation, and him being sold out to the Turks. The Turks are buying him off. So restaurant sits in the restaurant, Turkish restaurants. He goes on the rise to Turkey. I tell you, Adams, you're a turkey, but you're coming around to help us to ice get the illegals, which the left-wing county city council doesn't like. Now take on the world. He's going to take on the world with his turfs. Right now, the United States, for the first time, is flexing his muscles as a superpower. To friend or foe, you can't take advantage of the United States. The United States won't take it. Yeah, take the fight to the world. That's what I say. Make, it seems a little wild to make the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. Why not? We got the maps. We can remap the world and take back the Panama Canal. That may be a little dangerous. Panamanian snipers, Panamanian, and with the Chinese helps and all that stuff. Might be a little war, may not be. Because the Red Chinese, you know, it's a slip of land. We can defend it. Believe me, with drones and electronics, we can make it impenetrable. Their terrorist organizations would be very small. And as for Greenland, we need it. We'll pressure them. We'll get all bases there. She's part of the negotiation skills of the Trumpy. And then, because you need those sea lanes as the ice melts. Thank God for global warming. There'll be more seafaring land. Yeah, global warming is a myth. I mean, that's a danger to existential danger to the world. A little bad weather. We've had bad weather before. This is silly. If it kills 1 million people, it's a lie. It's a damn messed up. Yeah, they had two murderers. They got off on a gun charge, and then they went off and murdered somebody in a very nasty way. I won't even get. I want. This is a comedy thing. I don't want to get nasty by reading what they did, which is awful. The Eagles are the 82nd Airborne. The cartels have been shooting at our agents. Now they're going to have to deal with our 82nd Airborne snipers. They want a war? They're going to get a war. Let's see the little cartel armies go up against the U.S. Marines, the 82nd Airborne, the Special Forces, and the regular army. See how many captures them. When we capture them, off to Guantanamo for the next 50 years. Those armies of theirs will fall apart. They're mercenaries for the most part. Parties over for trans. Now, this is ridiculous. There's no such things as a trans person. You're either man or woman. There is a morphodite situation, and that happens sporadically, and that's legitimate. But this other stuff, this is all mass hysteria. The unfortunate part is that people who make this choice, make it for yourself as an adult. Don't get after the kids. Okay? Then you go into war with everybody. You know what they had? I saw this and I saw it. I couldn't believe what I'm seeing. This guy, there's a group of parents, Muslim parents, Jewish parents, uh, uh, Christians, Hindus, the whole bunch. Why they protesting? Then they had this march as a transgender movement. We're coming for your children. We're coming. Was it like a 9/11 dead? People will compromise on a lot of stuff. But when you come for the kids, you unite the world against yourselves. Trans people, are you out of your freaking minds? Are you that big of losers? Hey, JB bashes bishops doing better. Now, this is a Catholic. But he isn't, he's a good Catholic because he questions the church. Of course, the church does questionable things. It's gotten too liberal. Maybe it's letting all these foreigners in. Maybe the church is playing the long game that, hey, we get these foreigners in, we get more Catholics in, we get more Catholics, we convert them 30 years, they'll all be conservative and all that stuff. Maybe, I don't think so. I think the church has been penetrated by the left. I'm suspecting the current Pope don't even believe in Jesus or God. He's what you call an infiltrator. Yeah, you think I'm crazy. Listen to what the guy says. He says everybody's welcome to church, even the atheists. That defeats the whole purpose. Defeats the whole purpose. If you're going to church, what are you going for the sing-alongs? That's me going boom, boom, boom. Good Samaritan. This is going to be rarer and rarer if the golly commies have their way. The last man who saved people and it was publicized was Mr. Penny. He wrote the Penny, the Marshal, the Marine, and they tried to get him and they tried to convince him that district attorney who from hell that we got here. But it didn't work. He got off and he got off scot-free. And then some other people want to help other people. This guy helped thwart a rape. According to the liberals, if he had hurt the rapist, he'd be in trouble. The liberals. They've destroyed, they're like they're okay for a thing of change when it needs a little change, but they can't go all the way. They're destroying the country. They're like a cancer. Yeah, defiance after hate. Yeah, generally six people are defining hate. Liberalism is on their own. Thank God. God bless America. God bless America. Land of the free, let it bind her and kind her to the Trumpy way to be. God bless America, Trumpy all the way.